Alright guys, I'm ready. I have my coffee, water, and my pre-workout applesauce. Fast digesting carbs are a great pre-workout snack. Fruit is good. It's actually freezing this morning. It hasn't been cold really this week at all, and then today it's 30 degrees. So I put on this sweatshirt, leggings, and I'm gonna have to wear like a coat on top because we're walking. This place is like a straight shot. But if you look out of our apartment, this way, just straight shot that way towards the stadium right there. I also did a pretty good leg day yesterday at the gym, and I did it last night at like 6 o'clock. So I'm like trying to get to Pilates before the soreness kicks in. But it's already kind of kicking in, but usually it'll take like 24 hours, but it's only been 12 hours, so hopefully Pilates maybe stretches me a little bit or something. Okay, it's time to go. We are back. We went to Solid Core. I really struggled today with the workout. I keep blaming it on the fact that I literally did legs yesterday at like 8 p.m. and then I like went straight to Solid Core like I explained earlier today, but I'm like, maybe you're just not as strong as you think you are. Yeah, but it was fun. Brady hated it. But he did really well. I was very impressed. I took so many more breaks than him. I don't think he took a single break. But yeah, so now the agenda is we are going to tour some new apartments because Brady's next rotation is in a different city. So we have to, it's not really as much of a city as Baltimore, but it is somewhere else. So we have to go move in April, and it is mid-February right now, so we need to sign a lease like today or tomorrow or very soon. So we have 3 tours that we're going to in 20 minutes. I'm gonna put some makeup on, try to dry my hair a little bit, and then we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you. All right guys, also don't mind my eyebrows today. I don't know why they turned out so dark. I also don't like them, but we just finished our second tour. That place, I feel like I have a lot of feelings about all these different places that I'll probably go in depth later, but we just have so many tours back to back to back right now. I'm just gonna cut my eyebrows off. But the last place was really nice, as you'll see in the footage that I took. Like, it was just a really beautiful like building. But this is our, I think this is our last tour, or do we have another one?
One more.
I don't want to do a 4th one.
We don't have to.
Okay, because the 4th one's like really far away from the area that we want to be in, I think, right?
It's not that far.
Where is it?
It's like 10 minutes away.
10 minutes. We're in the middle of a town center right now, like at an apartment, like on top of the town center kind of. So it's gonna be a little bit more expensive for less space. We're looking at a studio here for more expensive than a 1-bedroom that we just toured. So it's like we have a lot of options to weigh. Okay, sorry, my camera card ran out of footage. But anyway, I don't even know what I was saying, but we're gonna go tour this one and then we'll regroup afterwards. I'm also starving. I haven't eaten anything today other than my applesauce. I'm like deeply sorry for my makeup today. I don't know what I did, but it looks janky. So Brady and I just got back from touring apartments, and I have some mixed feelings. He and I talked about it a lot in the car, and I think we know the one that we're gonna choose, but it's just sad. Our budget is like what we pay here in Baltimore, and our apartment in Baltimore is literally so incredible. Like, we have so much space, so much storage. Like, our closets are so massive. I need to figure out how many square feet our apartment is, and I'll like include it. So like, it's just so hard because we live in this like beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. I have my own office, and then we're gonna have to downsize for like the same price almost. And like, we're gonna have to take a lot of stuff back to Brady's dad's and Brady's parents' house because we just don't have the room for like all of this stuff at wherever we go next. But anyway, we are just like living a luxurious life here just because the rent prices in Baltimore are like not crazy. And it kind of blows because I really think that having my own office and like my own work separation from like my living space and my sleeping space has like really impacted like just my mental health a little bit. Like, it definitely helps me compartmentalize like work and home a lot, even though I work in the living room a lot, like it's still like when my home for my desk and my like computer's home is in a completely other room. I don't even have to look at it if I don't want to on the weekends. It just like makes me feel much better than I expected it to. And this is just unfortunately a luxury that I was exposed to, and it's kind of probably not gonna happen in the future unless we move back here. But I would just hate to lose this unit because the view we have is so incredible, and the view across the hall is of a brick wall, and we literally get to see the entire city. So we just got so lucky with this place. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but the ceilings in our apartment are so high, and it makes it feel so much larger. This place is just so great, so it just sucks to have to leave. But anyway, the first one we went to was really nice. It was the biggest, and like the bedroom was really big, and the living room was really big as well. So like I would be able to fit my office or my desk in the living room. I didn't walk out of there like feeling like, oh, that's where I want to be necessarily, and I don't really know why. It just like wasn't like, it just didn't really call to me, but it was really nice, and it also had really tall ceilings. But it was also like at the top of our budget, like with parking and with utilities and everything. Like it was kind of like creeping up to the top of our budget, which compared to where we live now, like that apartment just does not have that kind of value to me. And unfortunately, rent prices are not based upon my value. So that one was okay. Like we walked out of there, we were like, that would work, but like I want to see what else there is. Then the second place we went to was really nice. Like it was like a very beautiful building, and like much more like luxurious feeling, which again like doesn't really matter honestly. But the apartment was much smaller. Like the living room and living area and kitchen was fine, but the bedroom was so small.
This is much smaller.
Oh no.
You don't like it? I don't know if I've ever fit in here.
It's really little. It's not that I don't like it, but it's just really fucking small.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm literally shook by how small this is. Like, I was a little bit worried, and we talked to the leasing agent about it, and he said, well, what size bed do you guys have? And I was like, a full. And he was like, yeah, that'll be fine. Like, I've seen people try to squeeze a queen in there before. So if you have a full, you should be fine. It's just gonna be hard with other furniture around that. And I was like, a full? That bedroom is made for a full. It's just weird to me that they were like, someone okayed those dimensions, because like it would be better for like a nursery or something, but it was a 1-bedroom. It was literally so small. But everything else was nice, and it was much cheaper than, like it was like a couple hundred below our budget, so that was good. And I feel like that's kind of what is like drawing us there. It's like none of these places are gonna really compare to where we live right now. What we can do is save money. So, and then the third place we went was like the nicest, I guess. Like it was in a town center. Like I could walk outside and walk to Lululemon like 30 feet away. The other two were like a 30-second drive down the road or like a mile away. This one just happened to be like in the plaza of like a Target, a Lululemon, a Sephora, a Ted's Bulletin, like that kind of thing. We toured a studio because we were like, we could do the studio because it was like way cheaper. Or we could tour a 1-bedroom, which was like a little bit on the higher end of our budget because it was like in such a nice sought after area. The 1-bedroom was massive, but like we just like don't want to be paying that much. And the studio was just not gonna work. It was a nice studio though. Like I think it would work if you were living by yourself. Like it was nice, but it's just not enough space for 2 people, I don't think. At least for us. And then we went to a 4th place, which was absolutely out of the question. Like as soon as we pulled up, I was like, no, I do not want to live here. It was in a way different area. We went in and it was like really just like not good. I think I took videos of it. But like the apartment that we went in smelled like cigarettes. It smells like cigarettes. Everything was really dated. It just seemed like it was out of the 90s. So yeah, that was just not the vibe. So I think we might go with the second one. I don't know. But yeah, that was the end of our adventure. I don't really feel great about any of it, but I keep saying, like, I can do anything for a short amount of time. Like, as long as it's temporary, I can do anything. So as long as I'm living in this place for only 4 months, I will be fine. But I'm just really sad to be leaving here. I feel like we just like got so lucky being here, and like it's just so nice living here. And like, I walked to Solid Core this morning and I grabbed Starbucks on the way home. I'm not even kidding you. Solid Core is like a 3-minute walk from my house. And I'm just very, very fortunate. I just like living in areas like this. Like my apartment in Arlington was very similar to this too, where you could just like walk to get coffee or go to a bar or something. And like the places we're looking at just don't have that. Like there's just not like a city vibe anywhere near where we have to be that would be able to replicate that kind of feeling. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little bit of a summary of what we saw today and a recap. I guess I'll keep you updated on what we do because we're gonna have to act like very soon. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to keep this concise and let you know. I'm feeling a little bit sad, but it'll be fine. And I just have to remind myself, like, I'm very lucky to be able to do this. I'm very lucky I'm in a position to be able to like be with Brady when he does this and be able to offset a lot of the costs and things like that. So I'm just very fortunate, but I'm also a little bit of a princess and I just want what I want, you know? But sometimes you can't have that, and you have to sacrifice things for those that you love, and that's that. Okay guys, I am now painting my nails with my gel manicure kit, and we're watching the Virginia Tech Pitt game, and it's pretty close so far. 11 Pitt, 9 Virginia Tech, and we'll probably just be resting here for a while to watch. And I'm gonna try to do a design. I think I've never tried a design before, but I think I'm ready. And my nails are like not long at all, but like kind of long, so I feel like maybe I could kind of get something to work, but that's where we're at. Okay, just finished my nails. I don't really know, they're like kind of cute. Let me show you. I'm not like obsessed with them, but I just tried to do like a little night sky kind of inspired thing. I just did some polka dots on these ones, and it's not great, but it's like a good first attempt, I feel like. It's my right hand, so it was more difficult because I had to do it with my left, but it's okay. That is what we're working with. I'm okay with it. It looks better from like far away. It's like, oh, what's the design? I'm like, you don't need to know. So we're still watching the Tech game. My eyebrows, dude, like I don't know what I did today. This looks so insane. Tech is winning by like 10 right now, and Pitt is ranked above them by a good amount. Like they're definitely the better team from what the commentators were saying before the game started. So this is really good for Tech as long as they can hold it together. But it's like a very, there's like been a lot of fouls. Like this second half just started, it's been 5 minutes and there's already been 11 fouls, which like I'm not a basketball person at all, but I'm a competitive person, so I will really just fall victim to any game. We're gonna watch the game and then we're gonna go to this bar called Nobles. I don't really know much, but we're gonna get dinner from there and see what happens. Okay, I'm essentially done getting ready at this point. It's like 7:30. The Hokies won, and I'm trying to run some curls through my hair really quick before we go. My makeup keeps, like, I feel like it kind of looks good on camera, but I don't know. I feel like I keep doing the most, and then it looks weird. I also just, like, don't want to dress up. I'm like, can I just wear a sweatshirt? I'm, like, kind of anxious, because I'm like, we need to eat dinner, but what if this place is already, like, a bar vibe, you know? I'm still drinking these Bold Rocks. If you remember from my Boston vlog, I got them. They're really good. But, we found it because like the other day I was at the gym and I like was getting out of my car when I came home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I see like something in between my seat and the door, like stuck under my seat. And I was like, what is that? Because I like don't really like having trash in my car. I usually like will bring it out with me when I see it, if I remember to. And so I was like, okay, what is that? And then I looked down and it was a White Claw. And I don't buy White Claw, like I don't really drink White Claw. Usually I like kind of stopped drinking seltzer in college. I feel like I just like don't really drink seltzers anymore. But I was like, why is there a White Claw in my car? I figured like one of my friends had left it in there, or like, I don't know, I really had no idea. I was like, I don't even know the last time I drove someone who was carrying a White Claw. And so that was like a few weeks ago, and I like forgot about it because I like had a lot of stuff in my hands. And so today I was telling Brady about it for whatever reason. I was like, yeah, there's like a White Claw under my seat the other day. He's like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna go find it. So he like ran to my car. Well, we were getting out of it, so he ran back to my car, and he like was digging around for the White Claw, and he found a whole bag of all these things that we didn't drink from when we were in Boston that I completely forgot we even had. And one of my Bulldogs was in there, and I'm actually really happy because I really liked that flavor, but I think it was like a limited edition holiday thing. I wonder if it says that. It says seasonal, so yeah, probably not. What? Okay, this is what I'm going with. It's not a winter outfit. I just don't have winter clothes to wear. I do have this long sleeve brown one, but I feel like it's kind of like way too like micro trendy. I just haven't bought anything in such a long time, which is like good for me, but it's also like like I don't want anything that's like so cropped like I used to wear in college. But it's also like, I also feel like, I have no idea what I was about to say. I also feel like, alright, I guess I got nothing. Okay, this is it. This is, I wore this a few weekends ago, but whatever. Sometimes I'm like, it doesn't really matter what you wear out, because like who cares, honestly? Like who cares at all? No one's gonna remember. But then I'm like, I actually do feel different levels of confidence depending on what I wear. So I actually care, unfortunately. But then sometimes it's like, I don't even want to put the effort into care. I don't need to feel confident at all. Okay, I completely lied to you. This is my last outfit change. I wore this exact thing last weekend, but I didn't go out anyway. I just went to my friend's houses, so. But this is a Skims bodysuit. I'm obsessed with it, except I really want to buy more because it's just so nice and it feels so good, but I don't really want to be contributing to Kim Kardashian's millions, you know? Like, I wish there was like some other option that I knew of. Anyway, we are gonna go for real now, so I don't know if I'm gonna film anything. If I do, it'll be on my phone. This might be the end of the vlog. And if it's the end of the vlog, thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time with me. Thanks for joining on my apartment journey. I will keep you updated on how that goes. And I hope you all had a great Saturday as well, or whatever day you're watching this. Okay, bye.